New managing moderators can support your channel in even more ways. So it's my first live. For those that don't know, because I didn't know, you have to have 50 subscribers in order to go live. And I'm on my mobile device. And I wanted to first off be like, wow, 50 subscribers. But it's actually not 50. It's actually 55 of you. So, wow, and thank you. But not thank you as in, awesome, cool. No, thank you as in, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but I never ask for subscribers. I never ask for likes. I never say, smash that like button. Don't forget to ring that bell and subscribe. I don't do that. If I can put out some content that's slightly entertaining, like, all right, I feel bad for this guy. I guess I'll take a second and watch. I'm stuck in traffic. I might as well see what he's doing. You know what I mean? So yeah. By the way, I set this up for a reason because A, it's the first live. But I was trying to be clever. I don't know how to do this great. Obviously, I'm being honest. But I will say this. I know there's a few here, so don't hold me to it, and I'll tell you why. But for now, the reason why I even have this set up the way I do, for a reason, is this. You know that little thing that they do where they say, tell me without telling me? Well, that's what I was going to do here. I was going to say, tell me you're left-handed without saying you're left-handed. Now, most of you, statistically speaking, are right-handed, so you don't give a crap. You don't. And I know that. But I have a story for you, okay? And then you can work this out amongst yourselves. You ready? Here we go. Literally. So, literally about 2 weeks ago, it was Sunday, and I was at a supermarket for food called Albertsons. While I was there, I will look around, I see the guys, I see if anyone's carrying a pocket knife. It's just what I do, okay? I'm very situationally aware. I'm always looking around, I'm looking at things. And I noticed, well, I'll speed this up. 3 guys were carrying knives. Hello? Are you here? Are you listening? Hello? Are you still here? Is anyone going to watch this? Probably not. But for the one person that does, tell me this. Riddle me this. 3 of them, I saw 3 guys carrying knives. All 3 had knives in their left pocket. So I picked the right time, the right spot to find 3 left-handed people at the supermarket? No, because you know statistically that's not possible. So here's what happened. I decided to break out of my shell and ask them what they were carrying. I was trying to do a pocket check, and 2 of them were very, this is uncomfortable. I don't like breaking out of my shell. I get it. We don't talk to people anymore. We just give dirty looks and have resting bitch face all the time. Well, guess what? 2 of them, although they were very off, what's the word? At first, they were not very fun at first, whatever you call that. They did break their shell. I did it. I broke their shell. I warmed them up and made them feel comfortable. I said, hey, what's going on? I noticed you had your pocket knife, but it was in the left pocket. I had an angle. You see, I had an angle. That way they didn't feel interrogated. I did it more because I said, hey, I'm left-handed. I noticed you have a pocket knife in your left pocket. I also have one. See, I'm trying to be amicable, friendly, but also giving and saying, hey, you have a knife, a pocket knife in your pocket. So do I. But yours is in your left pocket. So is mine. But that's because I'm left-handed. Are you left-handed? Now, again, every one of you watching here, 70% of you are right-handed. So, just like that, you can assume they were also right-handed. And all three were. All three were. Well, then why were they in the left-hand pocket? Yeah, why were they in the left-hand pocket? You guys don't care. You guys don't care. Knife makers do not care. Most of their knives, 69, 70% of their knives, 75, are only right-handed. Now, I could go on a tirade and be like, hey, why are they discriminating? And yes, part of me is wanting to break the mold. Yes, part of me has a slight agenda. But if you're still here and you're still listening, you should be thinking, maybe this guy's going to put things together with this story. All three of the guys that I pocket checked were right-handed, but they all had knives in their left-hand pocket. One of them was the Gerber. Oh, I just had it on the tip of my tongue. It's the paraframe? The Gerber, the one that's all skeletonized, that they made like kind of like Honda Accords, like the middle 90s models, the late Honda models, you know what I mean, where they made like a billion of them. Same thing with the Gerber, that Gerber paraframe, where they made that knife, you know, the ones where if you just Google the Gerber, it'll show up the paraframe. One of them had it in his left pocket, so it could open up because the blade faces forward. Anyway, the other two guys had right-hand only knives, but they were carrying them in their left pocket. All three of them the blade could open up in the pocket because they weren't up against the back of the pocket. Why? Where are we going with this? Why are you rambling? What are we talking about? I am saying that I don't think enough right-handed people admit that they carry knives in their weak side, their left side. And you guys sure as hell don't fight back against the knife companies and say, hey, could you make that reversible pocket clip for right-handed guys that want to carry their knife in the left-hand pocket? Maybe it's your job. Maybe it's the career you have. Maybe it's a system that you have built. Maybe you've gotten accustomed to a way of doing things. You have a certain ergonomics. You have a certain way of movement. Okay? And so, like those three guys, you carry knives in your left pocket. That's a real story I told you. Right-handed guys, all three of them, within an hour, because I was there just under an hour in the store with the wife, and they all were carrying a knife in their left pocket. So, where are we going with this? Yeah, there's a little bit of an agenda I have. I think that more knives should be engineered and built to be have reversible pocket clips. Okay? Yes, I do. Emerson. It's the Kershaw version, which is affordable because I can't afford the real Emersons. Kubi Vagrant. Is this in the 14C? It is. Oh, wait. There was a... Okay, by the way, this is a tangent. Reversible pocket clip, by the way. Look at this. It looks like the new model, but they won't do this. No one will talk about it. But there's a weird moment for about 6 to 8 months where they were coming out in like D2. And then for a weird moment, they decided to dump a little money into it with the person that designed it, Max to Chunk, whatever. And in the middle time, they came out in AUS 10, Japanese AUS 10 steel. But now, you go on their website, you can go on Amazon, whatever. They now have the slightly, still regular, but slightly premium version. And it's 14C28N. Explain to me that. I don't know. Because I want it in 14C. Anyway, left-hand pocket clip. So, a Kubi Vagrant. This is the Kubi. Damn it. Just lost it on my tongue. Whatever. That's the Doris. That and that. We've seen these before. The Miguron Moyoral. This was a gift from my sister. It's in that like gray PVD coating. Titanium pocket clip. This is the one I bought because they didn't have that version out of the time. And that's their Stonewash version. Again, reversible pocket clip, titanium. I haven't switched this over for a specific reason, but it will be switched over. Why? Because if you notice, it's in jade. There's a few knives here that haven't been switched. The pocket clips haven't been switched over. This one, as well as the Kubi. It's like the Kubi Confonco, whatever. It's reversible. I'm going to be dyeing this scale, the red. I'm not a red guy. I'm not an orange guy. I just can't do it. I can't pull it off. It's never been me. I don't do red. I don't do orange. Same with this. I haven't switched it over yet because when I take it apart, I'm going to be dyeing the scales. But having said that, still have it out there to show everybody. Hey, we've seen this. Love it. It's the 122F, the Kubi 122. I think this is the Kubi 122 H, and I think that's the, let me see, the E, F. That might be a G or the H. Anyway, that was the holiday thing. Had to have it. That was one of those, this is one of those knives where when I saw it, I had to have it. I was like, ew, I have to have that. I have to have it. Here's another one. I keep this on my right hand for a specific reason. That is why I haven't reversed it. But if you look carefully, you can switch it to both sides. This is the Strike, Sentinel Strike button lock. I think I sent a picture. I think there's a picture I posted with this sitting on a scale. Do you know how freaking light this is? This is the future of knives. If you don't know, then you should learn now. This is the future of knives, or at least where I think it should go. This whole knife, correct me if I'm wrong, if memory serves me, was 3.5 or 6 ounces. Maybe it was 3.6 something ounces. So not only was it under 4 ounces, it was like 3.6 ounces, almost 3.7. That's it. Not like 3.8. No. It wasn't. It's either 3.6 or 3.7. That's it. Button lock. Glass break. Dude, we live in a world now where this glass break is becoming more of an interesting and more needed answer to a modern problem. Just saying. By the way, this green is super cool. I think we're going to dip it in some gray dye, some RIT gray dye, for about 60 seconds or so, just to give it some gray to it. I want it a little more sage. And I get it. It's almost I get it. It's almost Ranger gray. Ranger green. I get it. Anyway. Ugh. Ugh. Because it's so big, I carry it specifically on the right side, dedicated for my right pocket for a reason. I usually carry a medium to small knife on my left side and a large knife in my right hand pocket. So that's why it's dedicated there. Anyway, here we go. Do you want to know a little bit of my dinner tonight? It's leftover chicken tortilla soup from Chick-fil-A. So freaking good. Let's do a few things. What are some TV shows that I like? Seinfeld. What's one of your favorite episodes of Seinfeld, though? It would be season 8, episode 8. So just think Seinfeld 8-8.